Joe Budden clowns Rory's new haircut?
Y'all see haircut? No, we're not doing that.
You gotta see it.
Oh shit!
Yo, stop.
That nigga shit look crazy.
See what you doing?
Georgia.
That nigga shit look wild crazy.
That's probably the new style.
I know where.
What, to look like a 3-year-old baby?
Yep, on a Patreon episode, Joe Budden and the rest of the cast had a fun time laughing at Rory's new haircut. Now, for those of you who aren't aware of what's happening with Rory and Mal, Rory has unveiled a haircut, and I gotta say, I like it, but other people are continuously roasting it, hinting that, it's like some type of midlife crisis. Kind of looks like a slight comb over, gives me Canelo Alvarez vibes, and I think it's cool. Sometimes as you age, you want to try a new look out. And I know some of you in the comments might be like, hey, listen, Danny, Rory gave you the interview, so of course you're going to try to defend Rory. Well, no, man, I'm telling you, if my hair ever starts to, lose a little bit up top, oh, the comb over is coming. So get ready to roast me real soon. It's going to be looking crazy. I guarantee it. But back to what this means for the podcast landscape as it involves Rory Mal and Joe Budden. Now, these two have been exchanging passive-aggressive shots for quite some time. Specifically, recently, Rory just took shots at Corey, Joe Budden's personal manager and longtime friend.
Not his manager now, but I believe Corey is still like in the background of the pods now, like laughing or something. That was a shot, I'm sorry.
And now, Joe Budden has taken shots at Rory's new haircut. And the funny thing is that Joe Budden wasn't the only one doing it. It was also Ish. I mean, Ish was cracking up. He was laughing. It was like he was gasping for air. Melissa Ford obviously wanted to joke on it, but she left it alone. And probably a good idea, Melissa Ford. I don't know if you want another fan base coming after you, and it's pretty clear that nobody on the cast will have your back. They will say they have your back, but then they will completely abandon you when it comes time to have your back. Nonetheless, we'll see how this manifests. I think that, a lot of times with these guys, it starts off nice. Oh, it's just, I'm doing it for COE. It's friendly back and forth. And then out of nowhere, someone catches feelings and is like, oh, you crossed the line. Like, I was okay with you doing this, but when you did that, you violated. I extended the grace. How could you do that? Oh, well, you know what? I was the one who put you on. You're the reason why the show mentions you. There's no other reason that anybody mentions you. It's only me because I'm the one. I'm the god of this. I'm the one who put you on, even though you're the one who recorded 400 videos. You know how that go. A lot of people get in their feelings. But let me know what you think. One day we're going to have a serious debate. Who mentions who more? Does Joe Budden mention Rory more? Does Rory mention Joe Budden more? I think if you look at sheer volume, it's obvious Joe Budden mentions Rory and Mal more. But if you look at pot shots, I think Rory and Mal mention Joe Budden a lot. Like, they'll take a little shot and then Joe Budden gets in his feels and then he goes on a 1-hour rant. As of recent, that hasn't happened yet. But if another podcast breaks up, then, those three parties will get involved. Like when See the Thing Is broke up, Joe Budden started to comment on how Rory was pasta watching, and it can happen at any moment. And I think this time, I'm curious to see how Rory and Mal handle a back and forth with Joe Budden. They seem to want to move on, but the fans don't want to move on. They still have unreleased emotions, and I think it's largely going to stay. It's like the podcast equivalent of Jay-Z and Dame. Like, they're just going to be talking about each other for the rest of their lives. Unfortunate. I know they wish their careers were past that, but in a way, they are blessed to have something that everybody cares about so deeply. Because if they didn't have that moment in time together, I think none of their stories, none of their pathways in media would be engaging to the level that it is now. A lot of times they act like they want to move past it, but you can't move past it. Everything that show gave you, all of the fans that you gained, we're still curious. But we'll see where this goes. And hey, man, I like Rory's new haircut. I mean, I wonder if he's going to change up after Joe Budden viciously flamed him. Let's see where it goes. All right, y'all, that's my video for today. I will keep you updated on future developments with regard to Haircut Gate. And I want you all to follow me on Instagram, The Stop TV. Follow me on Twitter, The Stop TV. And follow me on Reddit, Joe Budden Network. This is Danny from The Stop. Peace.